Hi, and hello everyone. Welcome to the very first Devlog for Summitinteractive Games. I'm Hector, the solo developer here, and today I'll be talking about my very first game, Sam's Media Calamity. What is Sam's Media Calamity? Sam's Media Calamity is a 3D platformer set in a future where humanity has lost all access to the internet and an advanced AI has taken control, locking all humans out and hoarding all human knowledge for itself. Now the AI reigns supreme in the digital realm, turning the internet into its own empire. In response, humanity has launched Project Sam, a powerful anti-malware software designed to reclaim the internet. Here's a quick look at Sam, fresh out of uni, after being modeled and animated in Blender. But the moment I added him into the game, I had a realization. Sam's design was, well, let's just say, as exciting as a plain piece of toast. He lacked personality, character. Basically, he was the poster boy for me. And it didn't stop there. His animations, oh boy, they came with their own special feature, wall clipping. Every time Sam ran, jumped, or he casually phased through walls like he had superpowers I never gave him. Needless to say, it was straight to the drawing board. This is how I wanted Sam to look. However, I was not able to add him into Unity, well yet, and so I made another model, which blended both his new and old design. So, the new design looks a lot better, and it also gave me hope as I knew where I was going with Sam and how long it would take me to get there. And most importantly, the animations got fixed and Sam would no longer clip through walls. I finally castrated him for that very canny ability he had. And finally, the game itself felt a lot better and Sam felt a lot more refined and responsive. So I was really feeling confident, liking his new design. So with this confidence, I felt like it was time for me to update Sam again. Having updated Sam for the third time, I finally felt comfortable and happy with his design. And I found it to look really nice. I also added Sam's new weapon and refined his hairstyle as well. I also increased the size of the play area as I was preparing for the next step. And to top it all off, I finally added coins to the scene because what is a 3D platformer without some shiny new collectibles to collect around the map? For me, this was what I foresaw the game going to become or be or whatever you want to say or see, whatever. But it was time for me to add my next mechanic. It was time to finally add a dash mechanic. However, this was not easy. First, I noticed that Sam's collider was not in place as Sam could stand in mid-air, but that's not the point here. The main point was the small, tiny little dashes Sam would do, and even though they were so tiny you wouldn't even notice them. And not only that, it only worked somewhat properly when Sam is jumping. And so, I had a lot of work and refining to do. This dash mechanic was going to be a problem. Like, having refined the dash mechanic, I added animations that only trigger the dash when a certain percentage of the animation is played, or rather, an animation event whereby a certain frame of the animation, the dash mechanic will be activated. I also added a nice little touch to it, a trail render effect, to see how far the player goes when dashing. This effect will not always be there, but it's just there for prototyping purposes. And another thing I added, which you may have noticed while playing through this, is that the coins are now interactable. As I added a script that states that when the player collides with them, they will disappear. I did this to give the illusion of a coin collection. Now, there were only a few elements missing, like UI elements to check how many coins you've collected throughout the level, and also, just basically UI elements were the only things missing. So, this is what I've done for the week. This is how far I've gotten with the game, and hopefully you really like this. However, I plan to do a lot for the next week. First, I plan to add dash mechanic and only spawn particles when he's dashing, a quick 3-hit combo, and Sam's robot assistant. So thanks for watching. If you're interested to see how far I go with this, hit the subscribe button and stick around for more.